Hi guys. So I am just home from my first session of week 3. 3 weeks in. And I just want to talk about tonight's workout because it blew my mind, man. So completely by surprise, I walk in and I've seen Ken in the gym before, but he was with his clipboard, and I was like, oh, I'm with you tonight. It was very much a faster pace to what we'd done in the last couple of weeks, which totally makes sense. Lee did warn me that we would start timing my rests in between exercises. So, energy dipping. So my last video, I said that I go in with heaps of steam and then I run out of steam and then I get a second wind and that pushes me through to the end, and this time I dipped twice. So I went in full steam ahead, I dipped, I came back with more intention, and then I dipped again, and I guess I did come back up a bit, but that was more from a place of feeling defeated, and I get the impression that was Ken's aim. I actually didn't mind it. Once I got into the zone of feeling defeated, my mind just went blank and I just went with it. I totally nearly cried. Probably about 2 exercises in, and when it was just all getting a bit much and I could feel the tears welling, and I pushed them back down and kept going. It was right before the first dip, and I was thinking about it on the walk home of it's never going to be easier, because as soon as it gets easy, you gotta step it up to make it hard again. It's meant to be hard, it's meant to be difficult, and I don't want it to be difficult. Shit, maybe that's a bit deeper than I thought. So when it came time to do the burpee variation, my toe was getting sore. It wasn't that Ken didn't give a shit about my sore toe. It was that he needn't bother giving a shit about my sore toe, because it's gonna happen and I'm gonna just have to get over it and keep going through it. Once my toe started burning, I was like, this is the point where I normally would want to stop, because that's not a distraction, that's pain, and I don't think even that is worth stopping. So kind of realizing that using my toe being sore is an excuse, that I've been using it as an excuse, and Ken was not going to have me use excuses to not work hard. At the time, I didn't like that, of course, but that goes such a long way. I mean, simply the question of, can you power through it? Yes, I can. Okay, let's keep going. So when I first finished, Ken asked how I felt, and I just didn't know. Oh God. I just I couldn't put my finger on how I felt. I was like, yeah, I'm tired, my arms feel like jelly, but my brain was blown. And now, an hour later, is the time, and I feel really good about it. I tried my hardest. I was intimidated by Ken. Sorry, mate. And that worked so well. So Roisin was there, and she said, oh, next time I'll be getting the whip out to see you, get my military voice on or something. She said funny. Yeah, do it. Don't take my shit. Feedback from Ken. I kind of got the impression that his doing my session tonight was him kind of checking the temperature gauge, if you will, on how hard I'm actually working, because there's been no weight loss. And does that mean I'm working hard enough? Like, does that mean, am I being pushed hard enough? Am I pushing myself hard enough? So I think he needed to take a temperature gauge on that and figure out what I'm capable of. And the feedback was positive. He said, I don't see anybody else here working as hard as you have tonight. And I mean, I don't give a shit about other people. So my last 2 points are kind of, one, no more Mrs. Nice Guy, and honesty is the best policy. So I definitely got the impression of there's going to be no more Mr. Nice Guy. Like, I've had 2 weeks of getting ready for the hard work that is coming, and this was what I was nervous about, was eventually that penny is going to drop, that other shoe is going to drop, and like, it's full steam ahead. Honesty being the best policy, I completely asked for what I got tonight. I totally asked for it. Like, the kind of feedback that the guys at the gym are getting from these videos is purely ammunition to shoot me with. I get the impression that it's kind of unprecedented, and there's complete honesty here. Like, tonight I pushed myself to a point, I probably could have gotten in one more round of exercises at that point where I felt defeated. Once I got into that mindset, I could have kept going. The aim of these videos was to show my progress, but I think as well, part of creating these videos is an opportunity for me to be completely honest in the feedback process, so that I can get the most out of the program. And like, this is really, doing these videos makes things really honest, and that might come to shoot me in the foot, but only in a positive sense. Like, at the end of the day, at the end of the program, I'll be thankful that the guys had this kind of insight into how I operate, so that they can make the most of my program for me. I'm helping them help me. Yeah. So I'm just really glad you watched them. Anyway. So in summary, tonight's session definitely smashed my brain just as much as it smashed my body. My arms feel like jelly. I think I will be sore again tomorrow. But shit. Tonight's the reason I went. Tonight, what happened tonight is the reason I signed up. So... oh God, what have I gotten myself into? Thank you. And now I'm terrified. Anyway, that's it. I've talked long enough. I will catch you on the flip side. Stay hood.